Should you go mad? Gallon of milk a day. I created a flowchart. I think it's actually pretty clever. Now, it's not perfect, but I think it's something you guys have never seen before in your decision-making process for whether you should be drinking a gallon of milk a day for growth. We're talking about growth of fat and muscle.
So let's go down this algorithm.
Let's go down the algorithm I created, yeah. So this is assuming you're lifting weights, okay? You're lifting weights, you're doing your squats, you're doing, you know, you have your leg day, you know, you're sore all the time, you're trying to grow muscle, you're trying to get big, you know? So the first question in this Go Mad flow chart, are you 17 to 23 years old? Because if you're not, you shouldn't do Go Mad. Why? Because I think you should be prioritizing real food up until you're about 17. And after that, you need to grow up and be an adult and not just drink, you know,
so
milk.
you have 6 years to be a degenerate.
You do. You have 6. Yeah. If you're in this range, you can have some fun. But before we have fun, we got to see if it's going to be a good match for you. Okay. Now, before I continue further with this, I forgot to mention that I have done Go Mad before. It was, how old was I? I think I was like 23. Yeah, might have been 23 years old.
Oh, on the cusp.
I was around the cusp. There's some before and after pictures on the screen right now. I don't really have a lot of footage or a lot of good before and afters, but I do have proof that I did it because I was actually saving the milk caps every time just to motivate myself.
How many did you save?
About 6 weeks worth, and they got all moldy underneath the little things, but I have a picture of the caps actually, among other things, and some blurry pictures of my physique. Can't really tell a big difference, but I put on 40 pounds, and a lot of that was most of it was just fucking fat and water. But I had dieted right before it, so I was like extra lean for no reason, and I had lost a lot of strength, and I decided it was winter. I wanted to bulk. I wanted to get my deadlift strength back because I had dieted so hard that I actually lost a lot of strength. And the Go Mad put the weight back on. The weight started flying in the gym, dumbbell pressing like a lot more weight. The deadlift went back up to 540 pounds from 400. I couldn't even do 400 when I dieted down. That's how weak I got. It really put the strength back on. But another thing with the Go Mad was, this was during the holiday season, Thanksgiving to December, so I was already eating like a dozen eggs a day and all the Thanksgiving foods and all the holiday foods. So it was like Go Mad on top of like holiday eating. So it was extreme, dude. I don't know how many calories I was eating a day, but it was stupid. All right, so with that said, yes, I'm an experienced Go Madder. I've done it once. That was it. That was enough for me. I'm much higher than that number because I have really good genetics. I've never been fat. I'm very active. I have a lot of muscle mass. I'm not natural. There's a lot of things going on that just make me I'm a calorie burner, okay? So if you're not a calorie burner, then you're gonna be on the lower end of that. But you need Go Mad. You want Go Mad. Let's go mad, right? I mean, here's the thing. I think Go Mad is stupid, but it's kind of fun. You know, I kind of encourage people who are kind of like working on this type of flow chart. You're kind of in this area. You've kind of made it this far down. Maybe you didn't make it all the way down, but you're kind of close enough. It's just fun to do at least one time in your life so you can reflect on how ridiculous it is. I don't recommend you substitute calories with the milk. I recommend adding it on top of almost a full diet or a full diet. So, and hope this flow chart is probably different from what's posted online and other places. It's not 100% accurate. It's probably, I don't even want to put a percentage on it, but this is what my brain came up with in terms of what your decision-making process should be if you're going to go mad.